All right. Should be good here now. Uh, uh... All right, now we're just waiting for kickoff. Dun, 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 dun. Getting my play back up. Oops. All right. How's everybody doing? Hopefully quite well. Yeah, for sure, Fernando. I remember you saying that. What's up, Dean? Good luck against the Blue Jays. What's up, Kevin? No, you're good. Yeah, that was a wild game. Quite fun. Sucks it ended not in our favor, though. Hey, 15 innings is fun, though. Could have been a lot worse. Let's just hope this game goes well for the old Lions here. It's never easy to play in Kansas City. Try MLB 66, the TV app.to. Um, Mets, those probably work really good. We'll see what happens in big money. Nothing really to worry about. What's up, Nathaniel? What's up, Eric? Try those two sites, Dean. The TV app.to, THETVAPP.to, or MLB66.ir. Those work pretty good. Usually, anyway. Damn, if you're a Vikings fan, that must suck to see Jared Allen banging, beating the drum. By the way, drop some likes if you don't mind. Helps the stream out a ton early on. I'd appreciate you. Thank you kindly. Lions will be getting the ball to begin the game. Do 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 do. All right, let's see where we're at. Butker getting ready. Takes some steps to his left. Takes the run, and we're away. Lions take the kickoff, and they'll get it to the 29. Oh, he stays up. Oh, they caught him. Downed at the 29. Good secondary effort by the Chiefs to stop a big return, potentially. That could have been huge in just a moment. And make sure you guys drop some likes, help the stream out. We only have 5 right now. We could use a couple more. Here come the Lions. Skipper is starting at left tackle. We'll see how that plays. Gibbs in the backfield. Line up under center does Goff. Looking like a run play to begin the game for the Lions. We'll see what they do. Handoff. Gibbs. Gain of about 4. To the 33 they go. Da-na-na-na. Well, we'll see how everything plays out. This is going to be a tough game. Yeah, Craig Reynolds, yep. Oh, Raymond. I don't know why I misread that. Oh, no, you did say Reynolds. They only get a yard there, maybe. Yeah, about a yard. Well, we'll see what they do. 3rd and 5 coming up. Already in a bad... No, I'm just kidding. Like, well, game. That's it. They can't even convert second downs. It's over. All right, 3rd and 5. Lions looking. They get a little toss out to Laporta, who's wide open, pretty open, and he gets a first down, a little extra to the Detroit 45. Nice little 11-yard pickup for the Lions and Laporta. Good catch. Good play. I got the Bills and who the fuck? Commanders. I can relate. My team isn't a good first drive team either. Seems like a good first drive here today, though. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 at the 49. We're just shy of the 50. We're up to 6 likes now. Pretty good. We can hit the double digits pretty soon. We'll see, though. What's up, radio? Patriots and Lions Super Bowl looks... Space, it probably scares the shit out of you, doesn't it, that the league truly was built for me. 2nd and 6, with only small interims of me having to suffer. Oh, that's a wide open play to, who's that, J-Mo? Nice, little catch to Jameson Williams for a gain of 7, 1st and 10 to the 44. It must suck seeing the Patriots have a quarterback like Drake May this quick. It's like, oh no. Drake May done won them the game today. Eventually, the Lions are going to win a Super Bowl over my Patriots, and that's something that's going to suck ass for me personally. But if I want to lose a Super Bowl to any team, I hope it's the Lions. Oh, J-Mo tried to go with the hit stick, or tried to hurdle a man, but he wasn't able to quite get any clearing. 1st and 10 to the KC-29. Fun play. Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad. Well, I also like the Lions, so I wouldn't be too bummed out. Yeah, if you look at the Patriots' record, we could easily get 10 wins, by the way. 6 and 2 is very realistic. We play the Titans and Browns next. 1st and 10 is at 29. And then it's like another easy team that could get us to 7 and 2, and then it's the Bucks. That was a pretty slick end around, but they only got 2. 2nd and 8 at the 27. They end around St. Brown didn't really go. He got tripped up. Tampa, Baltimore, and the other game against the Bills are the only hard games we got left. We got 3 hard ones left. We could easily go 12 and 5. Realistically, 11 and 6. Kind of like I predicted would happen. Like I said, Patriots are a 9 to 11 win team. Double digits very likely because of the schedule. You guys thought I was just being a homer, didn't you? Not even a little bit. Yeah, Panthers are also not as bad as they looked, as they did against us. Neither is the Dolphins. We don't know if Lamar might be back by then, so. Yeah, the Patriots destroyed the Panthers. Again, every game another team we beat looks good in. It's like, we're a lot better than we thought. And the Lions get a first down. I think they're in the red zone. 1st and 10 to the 18. Gibbs with the 3-yard pickup. We'll see what happens with the Ravens, though. Their defense isn't very good, and the Patriots can score a lot of points. They're a pretty solid offense when they don't make mistakes. But they're prone to mistakes. We're young. We have some vets, but we're pretty young. Our key players are young anyway. 1st and 10. They check it down. They go with the little check down flea flicker, and it doesn't gain. They're going to call it gain of 3 and say he stepped out. Lamar is back after the bye. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully the Ravens turn it around. 1 and 5 is crazy, Space. Yeah, Steelers will probably win the North by default at this rate. That was a nice little, what was that, like attempted hook and ladder type play? Pretty fancy. Lions are one of the most fun teams to watch in the NFL. Patriots could be number 2. Shit. Scrappy bunch of guys, easy to root for. Are the Patriots the new Lions? Question mark. Are we the lovable losers? What's up, Jacob? That's a serious question. Are we the lovable losers that like Detroit was before their rise? Like, will people be really stoked if we win the Super Bowl this year? Will everyone be like, "Oh, dude, that's awesome. Good for them. They've been so bad." Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you. You're a good guy. Anyway, first and goal at the 8. Man in motion is St. Brown. And they're going to go with the handoff here. He's going to get Gibbs, and Gibbs up the middle. Gain of about 4. It's second and goal to the 4. Everyone does space. We should be the first team to 7, realistically. It would be very cool. Better than the Cowboys or Steelers or any of them dickheads doing it first. The 49ers, the Cowboys. Ugh. Imagine Dallas wins a Super Bowl and has the most. Is that a world you want to live in, or is it better if we do it? We're benevolent. Remember how bad it's been under the KC Chiefs fandom rule. Shit sucks right now. Patriots fandom was just, it was just kind of like it was fine. If you beat us, we weren't big babies about it. Gain of about 2, third and goal at the 2. Well, this is 4 down territory for the Lions. If they don't score a touchdown on this play, they'll just go for it. By the way, the Lions have eaten up 8 minutes of clock. This is still the opening drive. The Lions straight up went, we're just not going to give KC the ball today. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remain on the clock. Yeah, Cowboys have no rings in the 21st century. I don't think since 97 or something like that. Kevin, the problem is Patriots fans are very toxic. The ones that are left right now and the ones that are kind of like public are just kind of generally nice people. We have a very, I don't know, our fan base is like underrated. We weren't that bad. We talk shit, but like it's because we won all the time. 4th and goal at the 1. Lions are 100% going for it right here. Trust me, if you guys won a Super Bowl space, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I wouldn't like it though. Yeah, there's a ton of Pats fans from the 80s and 90s. Those are the people that don't even care that we were bad for 5 years and now we're good again. I think the Lions took a timeout before the play was snapped. So, timeout called. It'll be 4th and goal at the 1 after the timeout. 5:28 to go here in there. 5:28 to go in the first. I think it's a bad idea to kick it from the 1. I don't think that's smart football. Inside of the 5, you almost automatically should just go for it. Number 1, it pins them inside the 5 to begin their next drive. Odds of safety go way up. Odds of them just getting a 3 and out go way up. What's up, Daniel? Nice to see you. Odds of defensive penalty go up. Oh shit, Goff with a touchdown reception. Was that a direct snap to Montgomery again? Oh, what the fuck did I just watch? I didn't even know what just happened. I feel like the Chiefs defense after the Lions just had a 9-minute drive. Yeah, Monty took the snap again. Goff was in motion. He did a little count. He caught it, ran into the blocking, struggled, and then got in. Dog, can this team not mess up anything good? Like, all they do is cool shit. Oh my God. The running back just threw the quarterback a touchdown pass on like a jet sweep. They're going to call a penalty. They're calling it back. Saying, I guess it's illegal motion? Well, that was the Kansas City play. Well, the Chiefs' 12th man just stepped in. That's no longer, that's not a touchdown, boys. Super late flag. They just changed that they didn't even call that in the moment. They waited to call that for some reason. That's interesting. 4th and goal at the 6. Wow, that's a load of fucking horse shit. What the fuck was that? Why'd they take the play away? That was a really late call. Yeah, I guess they're just going to take the 3, it looks like. Wow. The Lions are going to go out and try to make him jump and just take a penalty here. Congrats, Fernando. Hell yeah, dude. Well, Lions just had a touchdown taken off the board. Welcome to Kansas City. Oh boy, you already know how Twitter's going. Oh, Lions got hit with the delay of game too. They never even got a shot to line up the play. Lions are still trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. Now they'll bring out the field goal unit now that they're a little further back. Well, that's fun. Well, Lions are going to score in like 30 seconds on their next drive now. That's pretty crazy. And perfect kick. 3-0 Lions. 5:21 to go in the first. We'll see the the Chiefs' first drive coming up. Bengals and Ravens are tied. Yeah, the Steelers are in first place. They're like a one-loss team, right? Steelers. Commercial break, though. Obviously, after the long drive for the Lions, hopefully the Lions can give the Chiefs a short little drive here. Continue to tucker out the defense. That one guy's just having a great time right now. He's like, future's bright in New York. And it actually is. Jackson Dart seems to be a good young quarterback. By the way, we could really use some likes, everybody. We have 9 right now, so we're doing pretty good. As many as we can get, because as you can see, we're down to 5 whole people. Oh, 7. Oh, man. Lions just get hosed so hard. Was it an illegal shift? I mean, was it genuinely? Because, like, I'm surprised they didn't. Those are normally thrown pretty quick into a play if it's a illegal shift type penalty. So I'm a little surprised that it was called so long after the play. Fernando's like, it's my Super Sunday. Damn, we're down to 2 people. Pretty typical. All the Lions fans dipped. Pretty standard. It's hard to do prime times. I think it's just us and you and Fernando are the only ones here, I believe, Kevin. Okay, we're back up to 4. Nice. Well, hopefully the interest in this game stays up. All right, well, let's hope for a good defensive run here for Detroit. Quick drive, get the ball back, put the offense back on the field, put their defense back on the field. Not a lot of timeout. What's up, Jake? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We all hope for a quick gas drive, maybe a TO. Because the Lions still have their safeties playing, right? Despite the worry all week. I know they've been on the injury report. They got it to the 30, 1st and 10. It's just they're out Arnold, Maddox, and obviously old buddy Reed. So they have a Meek. They have Kirby and Branch, I believe. So secondary isn't too bad. Yeah, okay, I see Kirby out there. All right, they got 2 of them at least. So they got some of the boys. That'll be a 1-yard run for Pacheco. Seattle and LA game was so close, was it? Oh, the Rams and the you mean the Miami and the Chargers? Second and 9. They weren't able to get Kelsey. Whole team tackles him. 1st and 10 at the 46. Do you mean the Miami Dolphins, not the Seattle? See, LA makes sense. I figured you didn't mean Seattle Dolphins. Team I'm not super familiar with. Boy, that's bad. That's a big play to the Detroit 24 to Juju Smith-Schuster. 1st and 10 at the 24. Damn, just had him a little too wide open. Looking like they're gonna march right down and take the lead. Checo runs ahead, picks up a hard 1st down. 1st and 10 to the 13. Hopefully Detroit shores up a little bit. We'll see. Well, I don't ever really worry about first drives for either team. Bum, 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 bum. I don't care about scripted drives. They don't mean anything usually. You could have a bad first drive, a bad opening drive, and I don't think it really determines much. Plus, the Lions are a better short field team than long field team. Very bend, don't break philosophy. 2nd and 8. They get better when the field in behind them is a lot shorter and a lot less places for people to go. Throws it away, 3rd and 8. Hopefully we make another stop. Why they got to fire their coordinators? Oh, the offense issues? Yeah, it's been pretty bad for them. Yeah. All right, need a big stop. Let's see what they can do. Oh, fuck. Oh, they had him spied, so at least he only gets he gets 3. So 4th and 3 at the 6. I wonder if they go for it, if they kick it. They're inside the 10, so I'm guessing. Oh, looks like they're gonna go for it, I guess. They've been good. I mean, what are they, 4-1? Yeah. Scoring 35 a game. They let Worthy get a touchdown. Well, it'll be 6-3. 7-3 pending the extra point. Should be 7-7, but that's beside the point. He's been good. Oh, Hollywood same. I don't know. 6-3 pending the extra point. Here we go. It's up. It's no good. He missed it. He shanked it. Oh, all right. It's only a 3-point game. Now all you need is 3 to take the lead or tie it back up. All right, there you go. That's not so bad. Kind of just like they had 2 drives already. 1:11 to go in the first. That's going to come back to make KC lose the game somehow. Lions probably just won the game right there. Don't ask me how I know. It's gonna create some stupid decision later in the game because KC's down by 4. How many times have you guys watched an NFL game where a team is down 28-24 or 27-24 or 27-23 and you're like, damn, how the fuck did that happen? I feel like I've seen that score a million times. I feel like I've seen that score like 10 times this year somehow. Whereas it should have been like 20, like it should be 24, 20, 27, 24, but you know, a missed extra point. Tales old as time. Or the Chiefs go for 2 on their next one and kind of completely erase the damage. They get it. You know, it's one of them like 50-50 things. If you make it up, it don't really matter. Yeah, he just fucking shanked it hard to the left. It just went split ball left. Mac Jones would be the best quarterback on the Eagles roster, so watch who you're talking about. Bite your tongue, sir. Mac Jones would have won 4 or 5 Super Bowls with that roster. Shit. Yeah, you give Mac Jones a bunch of weapons and dudes he played with at college, he'll probably ball out. You give Mac Jones a super team like Philadelphia has, he probably wins it just as much as Jalen Hurts. You put Jalen Hurts on some of those Patriots teams, he's probably, you know, a passed around product too. All about perspective. Right, Fernando? Difference with Drake May is Drake May's a franchise-changing quarterback. An even better Josh Allen. Fernando's like, I used to pray for times like these. Smiling through it all. I can't believe this is my life. All right, 1st and 10 at the 29. What up, Wade? Let's hope for a better drive. Yeah, Mayfield's having another good year down in Tampa. Oh, this be like the 3rd year in a row he's been pretty good down there? Or would this be year 2? No, it's year 3, right? It is year 3 at Tampa Baker, isn't it? It was like, is this a fluke? Then last year it was like, I don't think it's a fluke. Now it's like, yeah, it's definitely not a fluke. 3 yards gained on a pitch play. Don't ever like those. 1 minute to go here in the first, by the way. 2nd and 7 at the 32. Oh, you're going to be a groomsman? Nice, man. That's cool. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm sure you're excited. You're a big friends and family guy. You always like to talk about your friends and all them. Not in a bad way, by the way. I don't mean that to be like prerogative, like, to seem like a dick. Be like, how you always talk about it. But it's like, I know those kind of people are important for you. It's awesome. I'm glad for you. And that'll be a first down. Big play for the Lions to the Chiefs 40 or 41. Laporta with another catch and a first down for Detroit. That'll end the first quarter, by the way. 6-3 Chiefs lead. 1st and 10 to the 42 officially. It's supposed to be something at your brother's wedding. Probably a groomsman. Maybe even the best man. Actually, I don't know. You're pretty young to be a best man. Best men in certain wedding traditions have to fuck the groom, the bride. At least that's what I had to do when I was one of my friends. Best man. It sucked. I was like, I don't want to do this. She's fat. I'm good. And he was like, you got to, bro. I'm like, I'm good. So I just wasn't part of the wedding party. Yeah, that was the Lions had the ball for 10 minutes to open the drive. I thought more people would laugh at my story right there. Genuinely. But everyone ignored it. Damn. I'm not a very intentionally funny person. I think I'm unintentionally funny. I don't think I have the ability to be intentionally funny. And that sucks because I wish I was a pretty funny guy, but I am. But I'm not at the same point. Well, no one said anything, It makes you feel bad. Anyway, second quarter, Lions will have it in KC territory. 1st and 10 at the 42. Bum, 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 bum. How's everybody's pick'ems this week? I'm 9-3. Pretty good. Unstoppable. I think what's impressive is I had back-to-back weeks of calling major upsets. With the Panthers over the Cowboys and Patriots over the Bills. And I would even say the Jaguars after today's game over the Chiefs was quite the upset. So, I've been calling a lot of bangers as far as upset picks goes. I feel like everyone had a pretty solid set of picks this week. I didn't have a lot of differences with a lot of people. Not a lot of people picked the Panthers to win, though. Honestly, I don't know why I did either. I just had a gut feeling that they can't stop the run and the Panthers can run the shit out of it with Rico. And also, didn't he used to be a Cowboy, Rico Dowdle? The guy who runs for the Panthers now? And that'll be a first down for Montgomery, who just powers ahead and picks up like 13 yards. Falcons can't run the ball. That's what I've heard. Actually, no. What? Yeah, no, they're not. Don't they run the ball extremely well? Isn't Bijan one of like the top 5 running backs in football? Like 70% of their offense runs through fucking Bijan, doesn't it? Like the fact that he and Gibbs went nearly back to back or did go back to back is fucking crazy. Did he? Well, Collinsworth, he's a cool guy, you know. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Ball to the 23. You gotta love Collinsworth. You gotta love the enthusiasm, you know? Screen little screen dump off makes it a 3rd and 3, maybe 3rd and 2, just depending on the spot to St. Brown. Ball's at the 22. Roughly. Sometimes I see the field and I'll fucking start calling it backwards and shit like I was doing earlier. I couldn't see the field correctly. It always happens every so often. Where I'll just be looking at one side of the field and they'll be like, why are they going the wrong way? Touchdown pass would be cool. First down would be even more preferred. Limit the exposure of the defense. And that'll be a completion. And that's a touchdown to Jameson Williams. But are they going to flag it and take it back, though? Hold on. Maybe got some kind of weird last-second penalty that takes away the touchdown. Flag, hurting Kansas City's feelings. Minus 50 yards on the play. Wait, on this play he did it again? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm glad Collinsworth is unhinged tonight, then. Well, dude, it's Jared Goff and Mahomes. He's already... Dude, it's a Mahomes game, Fernando. You know he's already on edge. He's on edge already. He's already been edging for the entire evening. Because guess who is fucking Patrick Mahomes? He loves Jared Goff and the Lions, too, because they're a gritty bunch. Dude... Yeah, dude, that guy's in fucking cloud 9 tonight, and I love it. I love that he's just a weird dude who loves football a lot and also made Pro Football Focus. Isn't that fucking funny? He's like the mind behind Pro Football Focus and then also acts like that. It's just like, damn, dog, what a weird guy. He knows ball to a disgusting level. To the point where he's a sicko. Like a genuine sick guy. Like he derives great sexual satisfaction from watching a game of football. And it rules. He's dedicated unbelievable brain power that he's got to really liking football. And it's even better that he's like literally one of the all-time great wide receivers too. It's just like, goddamn, dude, he rules so hard. Because when he isn't jizzing in his pants over a quarterback, he actually is very good at being a commentator. Again, that's part of the charm of Collinsworth is like, yeah, he glazes his favorite players and he glazes hard. But he also knows how to break the game down very simply, knows how to explain things in a way that really helps the common listener, is fun to listen to. Doesn't really care that he shows his emotions, which is nice because I hate bland color commentators. Because again, he is the color commentator. So, and he's as knowledgeable, if not more than Tirico. Ring bearer. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I'm surprised it's not someone a little younger, but I guess, you might not. You might be the youngest person in your family. I forget your family isn't probably as old as mine is, so I was like, you don't have any nephews and nieces already? But if I get married, I wouldn't have any. Oh no, I would. My sister would probably want to show up. So maybe the person I'm married. Yeah, she'd want to show up. I don't think her kids would want to do that. They're a little too old. And the other is a little baby. Joe Buck. I like Joe Buck. I'm one of the few people that like him. Again, I don't care if an announcer is biased. I prefer that than them pretend that they aren't. I also think fans are overly sensitive sometimes about the idea of an announcer being biased to somebody. Yeah, Tirico's hilarious. He's my favorite announcer. Him and Collinsworth are the best. This is the best announcing crew in the NFL. Yeah, I don't even. I miss when Al Michaels was a part of this group. But Al Michaels is a crazy man now, so he's just old. I'll always miss Al. Used to be Al, Chris, and Mike Tirico was like the sideline guy, and it was the best crew in the NFL to watch football with. I always wished, I'm like, damn, I wish these guys could call every game. First and 10 at the 31 for the Chiefs. Al Michaels is a Pro Football Hall of Famer, I believe, and I hope they can get him in the Hall of Fame before he dies. But I feel like he's gonna die doing this job, so it'll all be posthumous. Or is he already in the Hall of Fame? Ah, damn it! How the fuck did he? How was that not holding at all on that play? First and 10 to the 49. Like, that's almost unbelievable that there was no holding on that. Oh, there was right there. Yeah, there was like 7 or 8 people getting held on that play. All right, yeah, the whole line was holding. They could have flagged everybody. All right, just making sure that I was like, dog. Like, oh, he like hooked him around the waist. How's that not a hold? They even showed it on TV. I think they went, nope, oopsie. Yeah, we weren't supposed to show that blatant fucking hold. Oh, now there's a down player on the field. Kirby Joseph. Damn, that sucks. He might be out for the game. You're never really too sure. It'll be a commercial break now. 11:41 to go in the second. 10-6 is the score. Chiefs have it 2nd and 4 at the Detroit 43. Down to 3. Down to 4 people. Well, we'll see how long the stream lasts for tonight. Hopefully we can keep it going, but it ain't really worth anyone's time. Hopefully it picks up. We'll see. Mostly just because I still have other things I could be doing tonight. Probably should be doing tonight. Got 2 more days of stuff to do this week. And then I'm on fall break from Wednesday till next Monday. Can't wait. Oh, it's been a long few days, partner. I don't know. I don't know if one arm can constitute holding, but I know grabbing with one arm can. But I don't know if one arm general. I don't know. I don't know how holding works. Either way, hopefully Lions can make a few backwards plays on make the defense go backwards or make the offense go backwards here. And hopefully Joseph wasn't too banged up. Maybe they pick up a nice sack or something. Never know. I know Mahomes is hard as shit to bring down, but usually when a team loses a player like Kirby Joseph, the first thing you do as a opposing team is take a shot. So I'm guessing that's what Kansas City's going to do, or they're going to try to do a draw. Yeah, they went with the draw. Oh, no, Mahomes is going to keep it. Lions didn't bite at all, 3rd and 4. No gain on the play, it looks like. Kirby hurt himself somehow. I'm not even too sure how. This looks like a weird back pedal fucked him up. He has been dealing with that injury for a couple weeks now, so that's not great. They go with the handoff. Lions kind of swarm it. It'll be 4th and 2 at the 41. It'll be interesting to see if they decide to go for it or not. Now they're going to go for it, yeah. Under 5, might as well. Like I said, I was saying earlier in the Patriots game, you should just go for it in certain situations. Kind of looks like that, Fernando, a little bit. I got beat. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs to the 38. They go. Yeah, it looks like Kirby's out. He's probably, he's fucked. That sucks. No good. They go with the pitch. They go with an end around. Back to Mahomes, who's just going to run it himself. A little trickery by the Chiefs here. Leaves Mahomes a wide open spot to run. 1st and 10 to the 28. Go the Chiefs. They're deep into Lions territory. We down to one person. Maybe 2. Figures. We'll probably end the stream a bit early tonight. That's all right. Just hard to compete. Big Chiefs channels, big Lions channels. Everyone's doing the game. All right, 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Nice stop there. Let's get a couple more that way. All right, let's see what we can do. Doesn't Mahomes have a really cool middle name? Mahomes. Oh, shit. Hutch punched the ball out. He got a strip sack, but the Chiefs fell on it. 3rd and 18. Nice job by the defense. That's a big-ass play. 3rd and 18 now at the 36 for the Lions. Well, for the Chiefs. Nice job by Hutch. Almost got a TO. Welcome back. Almost. Hopefully they don't make a mistake and give up a big play. Ah, damn it. They just gave up a big play. 4th and 1. We're most likely going to see him go for it here. That's not any fun. KC takes a timeout. Guess something wasn't quite right. Hopefully they do. Fourth and 1 will be coming up at about the 19. Hopefully the Lions can make a big stop. Come on, Detroit. Need a little play here. Nice little easy defense here. Let's see it. Let's see it. There we go. Had some shit on my screen. Just email from Cora. Hey, what do you think about this? I don't know. Mahomes rolls out. Good pressure on him. And that'll be broken up by number 12. There we go. Kid comes in the game, makes a nice play. That's Harper. I believe that's one of the new safeties that the Lions got. Of course, they have another good safety dog. Let me guess. The Lions have like another unbelievable safety that was just hanging out. No, that was a clean play by a safety. That was a really good play. That's one of their new safeties, I think. They're Looney Tunes at Detroit. That's fucking dude. They lost like half their secondary, and they got guys ready at every position today. It's like that's suspicious. How do they have so many players? You know, like at some point, are we all going to start asking questions about this Looney Tunes ass operation going on in Detroit? When one guy gets hurt, they got like 40 guys spawned ready to go. Dog, they're somehow going to pull this shit off with a guy like missing one, like an all-pro safety in Kirby Joseph, and this Harper guy is going to sub in, and we're not even going to notice the difference. Meanwhile, if any of our teams were missing now our best safety, so maybe second, but like an all-pro safety, both of our starting corners, we would lose that game handily. The Lions somehow don't, and they're not losing this game. They're fighting. Their secondary looks shut down again, and it's fucking kind of suspicious at some point. Like you barely noticed last year they had 15 guys on the IR. Like it's like, all right, that's a little weird. Isn't that weird? Do we not think this is kind of strange? What are they doing? And now they have one of the craziest D-line depths that I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Part of the way this team grinds teams down is because they can just pass rush every single play. because they can just sub in new guys at every D-line spot except for Hutch. Because last year they went through so many dudes. They're like, all right, we got like 4 or 5 guys we can rotate on the defense line now that are all really good. It's just somehow made them stronger and stronger. The defensive line depth that this team has is actually fucking cracked, dude. And it wears on a team throughout a game. Because they can play up tempo the entire game because of that, and it fucks with the team. Because usually there's some finesse from a defense early. 5-yard pickup by Gibbs. He runs ahead and jumps a little bit to get some extra yardage. Hope Detroit has a good drive there. He might have got there a second soon, but he was making a play at the ball. Usually you won't get flagged for a play that light, that's why it's crazy. Diggs got hit with an OPI earlier. 2, in fact. The first one, yeah, that should have been offsetting. The second one, I still don't understand how. I'm glad other people who aren't Patriots fans were like agreeing with us on that one, actually. That one, Fernando, if you look on Twitter, everybody agreed. Like, that was the most fuck-ass game a lot of people maybe have ever watched. Because that was crazy. I thought I was going crazy watching that game. And then everyone agreed. And they're like, no, what the fuck were the refs calling in that game? There were phantom calls the whole night against the Patriots. And I'm like, wow, everyone is feeling kind of sorry for us. Jared Goff takes off, 99 speed Goff. And that'll be a first down for the Lions. 7-yard pickup, 1st and 10 to their own 33 goes Detroit. 5:20 to go here in the first. Damn, this Lions line is so good to run behind. Even Jared Goff can do it. We got Jared Jackson out there. Well, actually, hold on. We got Jared May out there. It's Drake Goff. What's the big difference? Who knows? I don't. Both efficient goats. And that'll be a first down carry for Jahmyr Gibbs out to the Lions 48, just shy of 50. Times are changing, Fernando. We got the most efficient QB in the league. Second, probably behind Goff, actually. This dude throws 7 touchdowns with under 30 throws every game. It's some of the craziest shit I ever saw. That's another thing. Goff will throw for 400 yards on 27 throws and 20 completions. It's just 20 for 27, 491 yards and 7 touchdowns for Goff. And it's yeah, and no one says anything, man. It's crazy. Everyone's like, yeah, Goff just doesn't ever throw it more than 30 times usually. And the Lions somehow keep Gibbs up by pushing him forward, literally pushing him forward. I literally mean that. They shoved his ass forward another couple yards. Sewell literally grabbed him and pushed him forward a few yards. Damn, dog. Sewell's crazy. He's like, 2nd and 4. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They literally pushed him forward for 4 extra yards on that run, 3 extra yards or so. Oh, fuck. They just had to spike that. 3rd and 4 at the KC 46. Hopefully the Lions have a little bit better pass pro on the next one. Maybe we keep Monty back to block. Well, they're past the 50, so they're in go for it low territory. But I don't know with KC's offense. So we'll see what they like to do if they don't get this. 3rd and 4. The game within a game, right? Because they're the best running team in football. Ah. 4th and 2. Might want to not spoil things, Seth. I'll time you out next time you do it. Yeah, they're going for it, so. Or at least they're going to show go for it. 3 minutes to play here in the third, by the way. We're at 305, 304, 301, 3. I'm built different. 245. Lions hike it. Good pressure. And the receiver dropped it. Damn. St. Brown actually dropped it. Whew, that's rough. 1st and 10 for Casey at their own 44. That's pretty solid field position for them. 2:42 to go in the second. Yeah, just a miss by St. Brown. Couldn't reel her in. Not ideal. Gotta hope maybe the defense can force a TO or something. I know. I just figured that when you said they needed to run more is because they failed to pick up the first down there. Yeah, Jehu, not great for the Lions on that one. Really wasn't another call to make there. Effectively the same thing. So both teams just turn over on downs. They just ran it. That's what I thought too, but I think the Chiefs were sitting on the run. I mean, they actually had it though. Like St. Brown had the ball in his hands if he'd have caught it. So it's not like it was a bad play call, bad throw. St. Brown just dropped it. Hell, they had the play. St. Brown catches it. It's still it's the 2-minute warning, and Detroit is marching. You know what I mean? Two TDs off the board. How so? Oh, because they didn't. Oh, because you didn't score every drive. I guess. I guess. I don't really keep track of the game by drive points that they didn't score. I think people try to like intellectualize that way too hard. Like if we would have scored on this drive and this drive, we would have won. It's like, yeah, if you would have scored 14 more points, you would have definitely won the game. All their defense has to do is play solid and they don't get too fucked. If they start doing a bunch of dumb shit, then they're going to give up some points. You know? It's still such a low scoring game. I don't really, I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, that was annoying. The Detroit did get a touchdown and take it off the board earlier in the game. Was that a catch? They're gonna say that was a catch, I guess. I suppose. Oh yeah, that's clean. That's clean. That should be the 2-minute warning though. Yeah, it is. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go rip a dart a few times. I'll be right back, so I can be here for halftime. Be right back. Yeah, I don't really care about fantasy, so it doesn't mean anything to me. Little 2-yard pickup. He's going to run the no huddle, though. Oh, Joseph's back. That's good. Nice to see him back out there. Slant pass gets a first. To the Detroit 32. Minute 30 to go. Minute 24. Minute 20. Both teams have 2 timeouts to work with here as the clock ticks away. 1:15 to go. 1:10. Yeah, Fernand, I'll do that in a heartbeat. I don't even care about fantasy. And a bit of an overthrow. It'll be 2nd and 10. 1:03 to play here in the first half in the second quarter. All right, 2nd and 10. Third and 10, they knocked it out. Nice job by Jack Campbell on Travis Kelce. Good defense by 4-6 for Detroit. One good play here can hold them to 3. Is this where the sneaky officials come in? We already know the answer. The answer is yes. They throw it way over his head, and they call DPI. Dude, it was a mile over his head, and they threw DPI. They threw DPI on that. Something a foot over a guy's head. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the 18. Wow. What was the flag? The guy had him beat. I don't even... Well, whatever. Free touchdown for the Chiefs. And they get the ball at the half, too, so that kind of sucks for the Lions a bit. Lions will take a timeout with about 45 seconds left. First and goal at the 1. That's about a bitch. Refs just really gave him a free set of downs right there. Nice tackle by Rocky Sin. Dumped him right on his head. Pretty aggressive tackle. Dun, 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 ch. You are, and dude, it's sad that you knew before that play that they were gonna get a call like that. You were like, damn, dude, we like on the 3rd down, it was like, well, here comes the pass interference to get him the 1st down anyway. Ball a foot over the guy's head. And they made sure to throw a bunch of flags to make sure he'd get a new start anyway. You see them like 40 flags just get thrown onto the field? They're like, no matter what, he was getting another set of downs right there, boys. So it'll be 13-10 pending the extra point. They're sending out the kicking unit. Well, Lions got 37 seconds. They can get in the field goal range, possibly. They got a timeout. They got about 37 seconds, so they can maybe make something happen. Oh, are they really going to go to a commercial break with fucking 30 seconds left? Ugh, that's awful. That's awful programming. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some... be right back. I don't know. Maybe they could break something. I'm back. Well, let's see what the Lions do before the half. Yeah. It's bad, Kevin. It sucks. Ugh. From my understanding, college football is even worse about the penalties. Commercial free fourth. Yeah, no. I'm fine with the commercial. I just hate him in the final 2 minutes. It's like, just let it play out. First and 10 at the 32 for the Lions. We'll see how this drive plays. They have like 33 seconds or so to do something. We'll see if they figure out how to get a play or so. See if they can find it. .33 seconds remain here in the second. Detroit has one timeout. They throw it. Laporta, he's out of bounds with 28 seconds to go. 2nd and 5 at the 37. Steelers, maybe. I don't know, though. Kind of hard to tell. Still feels very early in the season to try to make calls like that. Tackled in the middle of the field. They're going to have to take a timeout right there with 22. Lions have to take a timeout. They need something a little bit downfield right here. They're having a little trouble breaking things right now. They did another mini commercial. Are you fucking kidding me? 3rd and 2. Fuck. It's a terrible throw by Goff. It'll be 4th and 2 at the 40. They'll probably have to punt this away. Well, Chiefs get the ball at the half, too. Good punt. Fair caught at the 11. The refs are going to give it so the Chiefs can get another field goal here. Watch. Oh, no, they're just going to kneel it. Okay, they're just kneeling it. All right, well, it's going to be halftime now. Hopefully Detroit comes out, plays a little bit better in the second half. Yeah. Isn't that where most of Kansas City's woes have been this year as well? Something. Yeah, they seem to have kind of fall apart in the second half. Gave up 24 last week in the second half. Go check out their losses. Where do they come from? See, it was 10-10. Then the Eagles scored 10 in the second half. They only scored 7. Chargers just kind of constantly scored. All right, well, we'll see. They play pretty good. I don't know. Lions just score usually throughout the game. I'm not doing the second half of this game. There's only been like fucking 5 people here at most of the stream, so we'll do a little bit longer. We'll hang out through halftime, and then I'm probably going to get out of here tonight. The majority of the stream's been pretty sparse tonight, which is all right. You know what I mean? We're more good for the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock games. Pretty solid first half. Hopefully Lions play a little bit better in the second half. Defense wasn't bad. Offense just had a little bit of struggle getting going. I was going to say that was a playoff baseball game. Playoffs always make the streams do a lot better. Yeah, the officials were pretty bad in the Patriots game. It was pretty wild. Some of the calls that were being made. You should look into them. They weren't great. They weren't great. All right, though. Pretty solid first half, though. No one's really got any kind of edge. Chiefs might a little bit because they can kind of go up by 10 if they come out and score a touchdown. Hey, Lions got to come play a second half where the refs don't factor in. Just got to come out and beat them. It was basically for the Saints to win the game, it felt like. I feel like the Saints were getting away with whatever they wanted, got whatever calls they needed. Nope. Well, because half the fans are okay with bad officiating. Well, almost every fan is okay with bad officiating. If you've ever said the phrase like, well, yeah, I don't care if the Patriots get bad calls or I don't care if the Chiefs get bad calls, then you're fine with the bad officiating. You know what I mean? Because again, it's not that you don't care about bad officiating. You only care if it happens to your team. So I hope that's not the case. I hope you're all get upset when the Chiefs get hosed because they do quite a bit, just like the Patriots. That's how officiating got so bad, by the way. Whereas people thinking it was funny and that it was okay when a team like New England got hoed by the officials because haha, they deserve it. When it's like, oh, okay, so we're fine with bad officials. Got it. I lost any sympathy for teams with the officials. If it wasn't a real sport, they wouldn't have. The NFL would be a lot differently ran than it is. I don't think your most expensive asset wouldn't have a Super Bowl since 1996. I also don't think that the two teams that are considered the New York City teams would be a combined 2-11. Yeah, they file as entertainment for tax purposes. That's why. Again, if you're scripting something, tell me something. Why would you script up Peyton Manning to be the greatest quarterback your game had ever seen? You were setting that all up only for him to be kind of like middle ground compared to Mahomes and Tom Brady, the guy that no, I don't know. You don't. The NFL wouldn't, and also Aaron Rodgers wouldn't have played in just one Super Bowl with one Super Bowl appearance. Brett Favre would have had more than one. Marino would have won one, at least one. You have to kind of ignore the overwhelming evidence that the league isn't rigged. No, that was about bad officiating. Yeah, they could do whatever they want with the officials. Yeah, who cares? That doesn't mean the league is rigged. It means that they control the officials. Yeah, they can tell the officials to call the game any way that they want. Yeah, that's a no shit lawsuit. Do you have any actual evidence? Again, why don't you look at the evidence that points otherwise? What's your explanation for Tom Brady being the most hated guy this league's ever seen? Like for example, why would the league allow a 6th-round draft pick to dominate it for 20 plus years when they have Peyton Manning, the guy they were basically billing as the single greatest guy to ever pick up a football, and have him barely be a functionally good player? No. Answer my question. You have to answer my question, engage with it. Why wouldn't the career of Tom Brady just been Peyton Manning's? Especially because the league was already prepared to do that with somebody. Why wasn't it Peyton Manning, the guy that they were calling the sheriff in NFL media since he was like 17? That they anointed as the greatest guy to pop. Like, Tom Brady wouldn't have happened if the league was rigged, buddy. Can you answer that question? No? Okay, I thought so. You're going to get banned because I figure you're not actually like a real human being. You can engage with my question. Why is the league ran so shittily? Why does Aaron Rodgers have one Super Bowl appearance despite being the face of the league for like a decade? Want to know how I know Tom Brady? They wouldn't rig the league for Tom Brady to win it. But you're not answering my question. You're just calling me like retarded and saying I believe in Santa Claus because you're not engaging with the reality of what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you know that you don't have a response to anything I'm saying because there is no good response. Why would a league rig itself and its most popular players, the players that they push as the face of their league, have never really won anything? Oh, do you have an answer? How come Peyton Manning, the guy who they tried to make the face of, like, why was Tom Brady never the face of the league? Like, the NFL media never pushed Brady as like the guy. Do you understand how that works? It was Peyton Manning, then Aaron Rodgers, then Tom Brady for 1 year in Tampa Bay. Now it's Mahomes. Do you see like how that plays out? Why wasn't Brady the guy winning every suit? Like, the league wouldn't have rigged it for a guy that they didn't even want to make the face of their league. Do you understand how that kind of doesn't correlate? They don't like Tom Brady. Like, the NFL media doesn't. The league didn't. Why would they rig it for that guy when a guy named Peyton Manning was like their darling child? They changed the rules in 2005 at the request of Peyton Manning and his owners so that way they could actually score on the Patriots finally. Like, the league was doing everything they could to make the Patriots beatable, and yet they still couldn't fucking do it, dog. If the league wanted to beat the Patriots, they wouldn't have passed that fucking... If the league was rigged and they wanted to stop the Patriots from beating the Colts in the playoffs, which is what they did when they passed the bump and run rule in the NFL in 2005, in the 2006 offseason, where receivers weren't allowed to be touched after 5 yards. Do you know that that rule exists in the NFL as a rule to stop the New England Patriots from winning games? Do you know that? Why would they rig the league for Tom Brady and them, but yet do everything in their power to fucking stop them? That rule wouldn't exist. Like, if they were rigging the NFL, they wouldn't need a rule like that to stop a team like the Patriots because they just pick other teams to win the game. Like, why are there specific, like, 20 rules in the NFL that exist now just to stop the Patriots? You know that the reason that injury reporting is so specific is because of the Patriots too? You have any answer for the reason why the NFL rigs itself so fucking stupidly and just does things back? Like, dude, everything they do is counteractive to what they want to happen. Like, every action they take kind of indicates the league isn't rigged because almost it's never the result they want to happen. Do you know how bad the NFL media wanted the Chiefs to win 3 straight Super Bowls last year? Oh, dude. That could have took away Tom Brady. Like, that would have been 3 straight Super Bowls for Mahomes. And you're telling me the league let the Eagles win that motherfucker? Really? A league that wants to crown Mahomes as the greatest player to ever think about football in the history of mankind and never will be? That they rigged it so Mahomes lost that game? The logic just never makes sense to people who say the NFL is rigged because they can never answer these questions. Yeah, it's not a real person. That's why I didn't care. That's why I went so hard on him. I never empty the guns on someone like that with those. Again, if someone could answer me why they do that, because like maybe you could come up with an answer like, well, it's compelling television. They're very good at writing. And if the NFL is fake and that's how good they write this, that they are that well put together about it, yeah, okay, maybe I'll believe you. But that's a very hard thing to believe that they would script this like this. When the very opposite of everything they want to happen seems to be, I don't know. Plus, like, why would the league rig there to be teams that lose every single game and are just dog shit for like 60 straight years? That's stupid. Like, that's bad for your business. If I rigged it every so often, every team would win the Super Bowl, so the fans always want to watch. Like, if I'm a Jets fan, what's the fucking point now to watch this? I'd be done. I'd be like, well, season's over. We ain't coming back from this. Why would a league allow itself to be rigged like that? To where a large chunk of fans are going to start tuning out in 2 weeks because their seasons are done. It's just like, no, they wouldn't do that. They'd make every team just about 500. So you're always watching just till the bitter end of the season because you'd never know if you make the playoffs around 500. No, it just doesn't make fucking sense. And not for as long as they've been bad. Like, the Jets have been bad since they won their first Super Bowl, dog. They wouldn't be that bad for that long. That doesn't make sense. That's bad, like, especially because, oh, that's a really nice stop on the kickoff. Set 1st and 10 at the 19. 13-10, Chiefs lead. We'll watch for a little while longer until the crowd gets low. Like, who would just make a team that was once good like the Lions and just be like, and now you're going to be bad for 60 years? It's just like, and the teams themselves would be like, that's perfectly fine by me. You guys are going to lose all your games this year. Okay, no worries. That's a first down, 1st and 10 to the, oh no, that'll be just short. Well, Aaron Rodgers wasn't the reason that team was bad. Yeah, he wasn't a real person. I wanted to know, like, just like, tell me why that was going to happen. Like, explain yourself a little bit. 2nd and micro inches. They'll pick this up easily. They'll just hand it to Pacheco. He'll run up. He'll get the first. And a little extra. To about the 37. 1st and 10. Hopefully the Lions can force a TO. Chiefs do. Lions had the ball to start the game. And you never like opening possessions because those could result in points pretty quick. Well, first drives are usually always pretty money. Well, that sucks for Detroit. They might go down by quite a bit. So, nice completion to 83. 1st and 10 to the Detroit 44. Why? Because you guys struggled to beat the Bengals today? Second and 10 at the 44. When Aaron Rodgers was on the Jets, the team. Yeah, I mean, the Jets are always bad. Yo, you always had the lead for sure. Wasn't a good win, though. You guys were expected to win by like 14 and a half points. What'd you end up winning by? Did you guys cover that 15? You won top 7. 2nd and 10. This is looking like it's going to be a first. Yeah. Why was no one covering him? Well, Chiefs are going to score a touchdown. It'll be 20-10 here pretty soon. That's an incomplete pass, but Lions aren't going to challenge it. And a penalty on the Lions. Well, Detroit didn't challenge it, I guess, for whatever reason. 1st and 10 at the 20. Ball literally hit the ground and Detroit just let it go. Pretty crazy. The booth didn't even look at it or overturn it like they do to everyone else. Yeah, this is going to be a touchdown drive. Yeah, it probably somehow was. That's a first down to the 9. 1st and goal. Well, damn, that's not great. Looking like 20-10 here in just a moment. Hopefully the Lions come out on offense, look a little bit better. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Lions just got shitted on that drive. Not ideal. 20-10 or 20-10, pinning the extra point. 19-10 till then. Maybe if I stopped watching, the Lions will start doing better. What do we think? I feel like I'm bad luck. Whenever I watch them, they do bad. There might be some logic. 20-10. Damn, Fernando, that's a rough record. We'll see how the next drive plays out. If Detroit's offense still looks cooked, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Mostly also just because I didn't really want to do the full game tonight. Damn, Fernando, that sucks. 2010's a good year, I suppose. Whatever year. I don't really have many thoughts about 2010. It was a pretty long time ago for me. Yeah, welcome to Kansas City. I guess it's a lot of people's first time. Well, I'm getting sick of people crying about refs, dude. Getting a headache about it. I'm not gonna lie. The refs thing is starting to really just annoy me, so I'm not gonna yell at anybody. I think I leave at some point. What's up, Jonathan? I won't be live for much longer. I think I'm gonna watch this next drive for the Lions and get out of here. I've lost a lot of steam for this game. Plus, I'm starting to get a headache, and I don't like it. And I'm just going to be in a bad mood as it starts to fester and develop. Touchdown drive would be big. Plus, I'm really tired of all the ads popping up. Oh my Jesus Christ. Stop watching. Holy shit. Small return to the 26, 1st and 10. All right. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the Detroit 31. Like I said, I think I'm kind of also bad luck for the Lions. I think I should, if they don't have a good drive here, I think I should leave. This is the worst their offense has looked in weeks. Yeah, Pats won. It was a good game. Two-yard gain, 3rd and 3. Is it 3rd and 4 now? 3rd and 3. St. Brown with a catch this time. Good catch, way to hang on. 1st and 10. To about the 33. J-Mo kind of wide open there, able to use his speed, pick up about 15, and get kind of shoved out of bounds. 1st and 10 to the KC 48. The no-huddle had him going. I don't know. They both play good defense, the Chiefs and the Lions, so. Hopefully the Lions made some offensive adjustments, figured something out. First and 10 at the KC 48, just past midfield. Handed off to Gibbs, but the Chiefs are all over it. Lions don't really have their running game today. 2nd and 8 at the 46. Gibbs lost yards, 3rd and 11. Oh, that's not a great sign. Game could be cooked. Need a big play. See if they can find one. Yeah, they went with the screen. That was a pretty dumb play. 4th and 10 at the KC 48. They'll have to punt it away unless they go for it. Yeah, they're not having a good game, that's for sure. Yeah, I got to get out of here. I think I'm the problem. All right. I'm going to get out of here so that way the Lions can win the game. I'm pretty sure I'm the reason they're losing. For whatever reason, every time I cover them, it feels like it's me who. I feel like this is on me. Ooh, almost a muff. Yeah, everyone have a good night. Besides, I'm getting kind of I'm starting to get a headache anyway. I need to get out of here. It's starting to bother me. I'm starting to get a weird cough. And I got other shit I got to get done tonight. Yeah, I think so. It was weird to screen it. Well, hopefully the Lions figure it out here as the game goes. Monday night. What do I have to do tomorrow? We might do one of the games. You have a good night too, Fernando. We might do one of these two. I'm not sure which one yet. We'll see. We'll see what I have to do. Kind of like after class and shit. Leaning on that one though. At least the first half of one of these games anyway. All right. Y'all have a great night. I appreciate y'all hanging out, watching everything. As always, it's go Lions, go Patriots, or go Lions, go Tigers, and of course it's always go Patriots, and still always go Lions, even if they're losing. Hopefully they start playing better. Hopefully with me not covering them, the jinx goes away. But I guess we'll see, eh? Small question. Has there been a bunch of audio playing all day over in the stream? Like during commercials and shit, when like those ads come on? I think they're muted. Yeah, why hasn't anyone said anything? Hell yeah, Jake, whoever that is. You didn't hear anything, Kevin? Okay. I didn't think there would be, but my shit's been unmuted, so. All right, peace out, everyone. Have a great night. Go teams. I like, bye-bye.